social part of living at Vintage Cooperative has been very special to both of us, even though we both had really active lives out in Panora. But our neighbors would, since we're living on a lake property, our neighbors would come out in the summertime and we would maybe see them maybe twice a year, but as far as, or once a year, we'd have a potluck or something together. But that was pretty much the element of our socialization as far as the neighboring was concerned. When we finally moved to Vintage Cooperative, our social life has gotten so busy, sometimes we need to make appointments with each other to make sure that we know what each other's doing, because, LeRoy's involved in some things, and then I'm involved in the marketing aspects. And the thing that's really fun about it is that it's stimulating to the mind also. Our gifts and talents continue to be used, and we're able to continue to think and reason and do all the things that keep us active mentally as well as socially. The potlucks we have the best cooks in the whole Iowa. I believe that live at Vintage Cooperative. Our potlucks are just like you cannot imagine how wonderful they are. We have the best cooks. And so we do a lot of social interactions, whether it's trips out together or, just game playing. Games are going almost every night. There's the coffee shop and there's a piano. I love to play the piano, so we have an opportunity to share music. There's a shuffleboard. There's a library that's wonderful. And a lot of time and effort goes into that, and that from the woodworking, the shelving, and a new actual display for books was created by the men in the wood shop. So there's just always creative ideas. Mother's Day, we did the most fun thing this year. We got bubbles together and we delivered bubbles to every one of the units, and then everybody came together on the front lawn and we all did bubbles together on Mother's Day. So we have the little kid comes out and every once in a while, even at our social gatherings.
I wanted to add a little bit to that social activity event. We've discovered that people live longer when they are in community. So when you are in community, you'll find that your social activities will change. It changed my countenance from living out at Lake Panorama and seeing the neighbors once in a while and waving at them as they go by was different than waving at your neighbor across the hall or down the hall, or going to a coffee every Tuesday or a social every Friday. My social life really was impacted, and it was so much better. That's one of the things we like best about co-op living, is the fact that social community, life in the community, is really life-changing, and it is so much healthier for you than living by yourself.